Hello everybody, my name is Ninja Chris and this is a Ninja Chris Casts. I was recommended this one over from the Reddit's Dota 2 cast section, and we're going to give it a go. Right now in the Radiant side we have Twitch hit here, and we even have an early pause going on. That's perfectly fine. We have a Twitch hit here in the easy lane as a sniper. We have a Jen Wilhelm on the Venomancer. In the middle lane, we even have a Pudge as Red Mark.
30 seconds.
We have we have a Warlock as Melodic. Oh my God. Melodic Jamster. I am having problems with English today. I am sorry. We have Enceladus on the Puck in the hard lane. Very interesting setups all around. We have an Omni Knight in the mid as Jombot. We have a Phantom Lancer Kiwi Fruit in the easy lane. We have a Sir Howington as the Nyx Assassin.
Begins.
I don't know that set. That's a very interesting set. Threw me off for a minute. We have a Connor Mezda as the Phoenix in the top lane. And we even have a Karis as the Keeper of the Light in hopefully what will be the easy lane. What I love to check right off the bat, because these are pub games, we do have couriers on each side. And let's double check on the wards. We do have wards on the Keeper, and we do have, hopefully... Where's the Warlock? Oh boy, he was actually placing some interesting wards right off the bat. So we actually have some very offensive wards. I like this. Well placed. It doesn't appear like it's going to block any camps, but it doesn't really truly need to be, I guess. So let's get it right in the action. Interesting little start right up here in the top lane. We do have a duel against right now just the Phantom Lancer. He is taking a little bit of aggro, but he'll back out nice and easily very soon. We have a jungling Phoenix. Hopefully, that's a very interesting setup, but they definitely need to see if they can pull that lane back under their own tower. We even have the Keeper rotating on the top, so very shortly, this could be a nasty little trap for the top Radiant side. We have a Venomancer even chasing down against the Nyx, but he's just giving him a little lip. Not a little bad side of harassment. We even do have, in fact, the Kotal. Here he is. And let's see if we have a upcoming Kotal Blast, but they did in fact see him. So there we go. Here comes an oncoming blast. It's going to hit them both for quite a bit of damage. We do have the Warlock. Yeah, he was under 250. He's going to heal right back up. Perhaps a little early for all that healing salve, but hey. Oh, we have a Pudge hook, and he's going to get on top of the Omni Knight, but they're both going to back out, go back to their respective lanes. Interesting little setup by this Pudge. Holy cow, that's quite a set. Quite a bit of aggro coming back up onto the top lane. Maybe they are going to go for yet another Kotal Blast and a follow-up. Here it comes, and they're going to get ready for this. Big hits on him, but they are, in fact, going to chase on top of the Warlock. He's taking a lot of damage. Puck coming in on the... Nope, just a Puck ball, but he's not going to follow through. Nonetheless, they're going to keep chasing him. See if the Omni Knight's going to come in and help out. Looks like he's going to try and rotate in, but it's going to be a little too late. He's going to potentially get out. No, he's very close. We are out of it, and there he goes. Phantom Lancer gets the last right click on top of him. So Warlock does in fact drop. A lot of rotations coming from that top lane, but I'd say it was well worth it for that easy first blood. No real retaliation coming from the Radiant side. Likewise, we just finished our bottle on the Pudge back in the mid lane. Do we still have... Okay, for a second I thought we still had 3 top, but... Nope, we do not. In fact, very interesting setup for the Radiant side, as they are the ones with the Phantom Lancer. We don't have any invisibility going on, but they have a sentry. I'm not entirely sure how or why, but hey, it is there. Oh, possibly for some D-warding? Not sure. Either way, Kotal getting what he can get. We're going to rotate back into the top lane. Not a whole lot going on. Everybody's just kind of playing it safe as for right now. We do have the Phoenix, who's... Nope, he's just going to take a couple of right clicks and keep backing out. Back into the middle lane. Okay, I thought for a second that the Omni Knight was going to be diving in. We'll go ahead and talk about the current builds and system. It's a little bit interesting. I would say that the Radiant definitely have a much stronger mid lane. Oh, he's going to get the hook on top of the Omni Knight. He's going to pull him right back in, and then he's going to drop like a fly very shortly. Actually, he's going to potentially get right back out. We got another hook in 3 seconds. He's going to get it. 2, 1. No, he needs to back out. No, he's going to get the hook, and then there goes the second blood. He's going to get it, but is he going to get out of the tower range?
I'll just cut your losses.
Oh, he's going to get out. Very well played by the Pudge. Great hooks. 2 well-deserved hooks in a row. And we are up to a one-on-one on the Radiant versus Dire. Puck barely missing. He's still, not missing, but he got hit by that phase shift. So, not the perfect dive, but does look in fact that the Pudge is going to return to the bottom lane. Is he going to try and gank it? He is not. It's very strange. I've actually not seen a whole lot of sniper in the easy lane, except for lately. I don't know if that's a new thing, or maybe it's just because of the Pudge, or maybe it's just some pub stomping easy stuff. Who really knows, to be sure. Not a lot of denying going. There we go. We actually have a little bit of denying. Actually, we got a big fight coming on top. Puck's going to rotate on top of the Keeper of the Light. He's going to throw his ball, but he's going to get right back out. Nonetheless, the Warlock trying to heal up his buddy. They're both trying to get out, but I don't know if the Warlock is going to be able to rotate out. He's going to get out just fine. Puck throws another hook, and excuse me, Pudge is in the top lane. My mistake. He's going to get the Keeper of the Light, get that pick off, but I don't know what else he's going to find. Boy, oh boy, I can't believe I missed that. We do have another chase coming into the bottom lane, though. It looks like they're going to try. Nope, they're not going to dive that in the least. Nonetheless, the Pudge is absolutely doing what he does best, ganking the top lane, getting a couple of picks, but at the expense of a little bit of a push to mid one. I think the Dire absolutely got the better of these trades. The question is the Pudge actually going to try and go for that hook in the middle lane again? He's missing a bottle, or no more bottle charges, but we'll get another charge here in a couple seconds. But nonetheless, I just don't think the Pudge has got the mana for this upcoming attack. Let's see what happens, though. He's going to try for it. Not quite yet, it appears. We have a bit of a fight going on back into the top lane. No, I'm mistaken. Boy, oh boy, all these icons on top of each other. I keep thinking there's a fight going on. Pudge waiting it out. Whole lot of just waiting and relaxing. We do have a haste rune in the bottom lane. Warlock's going... Where is the Warlock? He's getting attacked by the Phantom Lancer. He's going to get out, no problem, though. Even potentially going to juke him. See if they fall for the trick. Doesn't appear like he's going to get fooled. Nope. They're going to figure it out. Pudge gets his haste rune, and we're going to potentially see a hook here in just a moment. Let's see where he goes with it. He's got his urn. Great little pickup. I love that item, especially on a Pudge. Just waiting it out. I'm not sure exactly why the Warlock hasn't returned a lane, but it looks like, oh, here we go. It's because they're expecting the Pudge to come in and help him out. See if we can get a potential little hook on this Keeper of the Light. That's a great little ward placement for the Radiant.
Dire's top tower
Except for that it's about to die off. Let's see if he's willing to throw a hook. And
Radiant's
just waiting it out. Everybody figured it out. They're all backing. They even have a Phantom Lancer right in the way.
Tower is under attack.
Yeah. So they knew he was here. They saw him coming. And he's just going to go right on top of the Phoenix. And he's going to get a kill. Nobody on the Dire helped him out in the least, but the Warlock's going to drop for the Phantom Lancer, so at least they're getting a carry for each one of the carries getting killed. But what kind of balls do you have to just dive on top of that? He didn't even do anything. Just helped himself to a nice little kill, but the Puck is going to lose all of his mana. It's going to get a nice little stun. The Pudge is not even helping his buddy out. Throw the hook and save your buddy, dude. He doesn't have any mana, but nice little 2-for-1 for the Dire. They got a nice pick out of it. Pudge is going to rotate back to the mid lane. Nope, he's going to go back home, actually. Get a couple bottle charges, return to the mid lane, and just pick up where he left off. Venomancer picked off the Nyx Assassin, so we actually have a nice little push here in the bottom lane for the Radiant side. A great pickup for the Venomancer.
Tower is under attack.
Sniper seeming to go for that very fast... just a right-click build right now. We'll see what kind of other damage he seems to get. Ooh, Puck not getting out of the way of the Kotal Blast. Taking a lick to the chin. Not a whole lot of fighting and action going on right now. I'm a little worried about this Puck. I just don't think he's going to get a whole lot of the... I'm worried about his mid-game, late-game potential. Puck is going to be really strong. He's generally really strong during the mid game, but I don't know what kind of strength he's going to have. He's not getting any kills. He's even given away a kill. He's died once out of this. But we're also only 9 minutes in. Maybe he's going Dagon? Not entirely sure. I guess we'll find out. He's going in. Nope, he's not going to go in. And he's definitely trying to juke out of the way of those the phase shifts. So
Dire's bottom tower.
bottom
has
lane
fallen.
going out very quickly. Nice little tower for the Radiant. 9.5 minutes in. Sniper just farming it up, I guess. Just getting some extra mana out of this, but not a whole lot of rotation, not a whole lot of fighting. Puck not going to chase in on it. Not that he should.
No.
We even have the Pudge. Is he Pudge throwing hooks? No, he's not throwing hooks just yet. But he does look, in fact, like this top lane's about to go down very quickly. Nice little phase shift by the Puck, finally getting out of the way of the tower hit. We do have a sniper rotating into the middle lane. It looks like they're going to potentially try and make a nice little push into this middle tower. How many other tier 1s are they going to get out of this fight? Total blast hitting, absolutely nothing. And standard build.
Stay near.
And they're going to go on top of the Phantom Lancer. He's going to take a lot of damage. He's going to... Oh, they're going after the wrong one, but he's just going to juke his way out of it. And the Kotal's just going to drop. No, there he goes. But the PL is just going to TP right out. Venomancer going out in the... Was that the bottom lane? Where'd the... Yep, the Nyx... The Kotal took out... Wait, I'm looking for the Venomancer. Yeah, the Nyx took out the Venomancer. I'm sorry,
Dire's
guys.
middle tower is under attack.
Going right back into the
Most
middle
welcome.
lane. The Sniper's absolutely working on that tower. And
Dire's
it's going to be a very
structures
easy
are
mid tier 2 as well. Or
Dire's
tier 1 as
middle
well.
tower
Excuse me.
is under attack.
Oh, right on top of the Keeper of the Light. Gets a great little hook, and that's going to be a very quick kill. He had no idea what he was getting himself into for that one. Well played. And he's going to try... Nope, he's going to get a lot of healing, but we'll see if he can get himself out. No, Pudge is going to suicide and get himself out of the fight. We have 3 rotating in from the mid. They are not ready to give up this mid tier 1. Nonetheless, the top is going to be pushing back in. See if they can get this the tower. We have a Phoenix rotating back in. And not going to do anything but scare him back out of the lane. We have the Phantom Lancer even rotating back into the
Dire's
top
middle
lane.
tower has been
Sniper going to be
denied.
trying to pick off this. Oh, they even got the deny. So that is 2 towers down on the side of the Dire. Radiant getting a great little start. Wow, we had a big shift back in the experience, but it does appear to be dead even right now. Not likewise from the gold, though. We got 2,000 on the side of the Radiant. We have a Kotal Blast hitting in the top lane. The Phantom Lancer are going to pick off the Warlock, but the Puck is going to the Phoenix. The Pudge is trying desperately to try and finish them off. He sees him. Where's the Sentry Ward? I miss him with its placement, but they're going to try and pick him off. Is he going to get him? No, the Warlock is going to help him out, and then the Pudge is even going to get the hook on top of the creep. Nothing else getting out of this fight. Not bad, though, for each one of the teams. They're each getting a kill out of it. So, was it the Puck and the Phantom Lancer? Those are the 2 you really want to give kills to. And then the Pudge is getting his own kills. I'm not worried in the least about him. Nonetheless, they're going to rotate on top of this lane and see who they can pull in. Kotal...
Radiant's bottom tower is
Oh,
under
excuse me.
attack.
No, the Phantom Lancer just kind of TP'd himself back home. Easy tier 1 in the bot lane. Or in the
Dire's
top lane.
tower is Dire's top tower.
So we
has
got a lot of
fallen.
pushing going on, but at
Radiant's
least they're getting a
bottom
great
tower
little
is
trade-off
under
here in the
attack.
bottom lane for once. It's always good to see teams actually making proper trades
Radiant
and rotations.
structures
So
are fortified.
at very least, they're hopefully going to get something out of this. They got they got all 5 of the Radiant in the top lane. Nobody really
Radiant's
coming back in.
bottom
Let's see if
tower
this
is
Phoenix
under
wants to
attack.
try after this Pudge. I think he should run away. It looks like he's going to...
Dire's top
4
tower
of them
is
chasing
under
after the
attack.
tier 2. The Radiant just getting really greedy. They're pushing really hard into this tier 2. Dire's just not contesting it. Little confusion over there with the Omni Knight, but they are going to charge on top of the Phoenix. He's going to pop his ult, but he's just going to die. Very easy death on
Radiant's
both on
bottom
that side.
tower has fallen.
Dire just losing fights here. For the entire time it took them to push that one bot tier, the bot tier 1, they lost their top tier 1, and they lost a couple of kills. This is just not going well for the Radiant. Let's see if for the Dire. Let's just see if they're willing to. Let's see if they're able to turn it around.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Sniper doing what he does best, picking out that tower from afar, but there's backdoor protection, so he's really not going to be doing a whole lot of damage to it. Here comes the creeps, and they're going to be pushing back in. Pudge scaring off the bot lane rotation. But we have all 5 of the Dire coming back onto this tower. I don't think they're going to get it fast enough here.
Is under attack.
Dire is spooked, but even with all 4 of them, it's taken him a long time to pick at this tower. Here comes the Nyx. He wants to see if he can pick on this sniper a little bit. He's going to hit the Omni Knight's going to start him off, and then there goes the sniper. He's going to melt. Massive damage. Phantom Lancer taking out the Venomancer as well. They're going to rotate on top of the puck. He's going to phase shift once, but he's not going to have it up for a little bit. I don't know if he's going to get out. He's got a TP boot, or he's got a TP scroll. Phantom Lancer taking out the Warlock. He's going to rotate out, and he's going to get out no problem. So 3 dropping on the side of the Radiant. Well played for the Dire. Finally getting a few kills back under their belt, but absolutely nothing going on with this. The Pudge has just rotated the bottom lane. Nyx getting out by practically the skin of his teeth, but got to give credit to where credit is due. Absolutely well done by the side of the Dire. Phoenix healing up whoever he can and just trying to salvage whatever they can, but here comes the deny on that tier 2. I mean, it sucks to be losing. You've lost all 3 of your tier 1s and a tier 2 by the 15-minute mark. Nonetheless, I mean, at least they were able to get one of the denies out of that. I don't know what this means for the Radiant, or for the Dire. I don't know how much they're going to be able to keep up this charade. We have an incoming Kodo Blast coming on. Nothing whatsoever. Dire doing whatever they can just to they're pushed back. I think they're a little excited over that last kill. Nyx coming on top of the sniper. Let's see if he's going to start up the fight. He's going to do massive damage. The puck's going to silence and disable him. And overall, he's not going to get the kill on the sniper. Now he's just running for his life. He's going to melt to the sniper. Just found him that kill. Pudge getting a hook on top of the Omni Knight. He's going to get the pick off. There it goes. Sniper even stealing that kill. The Phoenix popping his ult. He's going to potentially... No, he's not going to get out. That was a little close. He's not going to get it. Pudge getting on top of the Kodal. Getting that secondary kill. Well played there, Pudge. And now they're after the Phantom Lancer. He's going to have a potential juke. No, he's going to show his true colors. Nice little hook and massive damage. And they're going to get the nice right click. Pudge picking up 800 gold. That's a lot of gold for 16 minutes in. Very nice job. And the Radiant showing that they still mean business. They're not ready to give up this game. I meant that as a joke, obviously. They've been ahead this entire time. We have a Kodo rotating back into the bot lane. I guess until I'm able to better show up my sense of humor, I shouldn't make jokes like that. So, what have you. We have the Warlock pushing back onto the top lane. We've got 4 pushing back onto the mid lane. Dire looking ready to fight. Nyx going after the Warlock, but other than that, the rest of them are rotating on top of this top lane. We even have a potential Kodo Blast coming in here to start everything off. They're going to start on top of the Phoenix. Nope, the Omni Knight's going to get out by the skin of his teeth. Neither of them are going to get picked off. Pudge Hook just barely missing out of that one. Sniper realizing very quickly which one the fake ones are. We have a pick off coming up on the Nyx Assassin on top of that Warlock. He's going to melt very quickly. Nice little pick off. Is he going to get it? There we go. And back onto the middle lane where we have a little bit more fight. Here comes the Pudge. He's going to potentially throw a hook if he can find somebody. A lot of static going on the other heroes around him. I don't know if he's going to get the pick. Maybe he could have if he threw his hook at that Phoenix right now. I'm not sure exactly why he's not throwing it. There he goes. He's going to get the Phoenix. He's going to get it, and Pudge is getting it. Sniper's definitely trying to get his own kills out of that too. But I would obviously we would all much rather see the Pudge get it. Big Kodo Blast coming on top, but nobody... And he's going to get on top of the Omni Knight as well. He's got magic resistance, but that's not going to do him a whole lot of good. He can't get out. Oh, he's going to TP out. That's going to be very well played on the side of the Omni Knight. Pudge going to do the same thing, but the Nyx is going to stop him, and the Nyx get the Pudge kill. Nonetheless, Dire still in a little bit of a situation on top of the Nyx Assassin. The Venomancer getting a nice little pick on the Keeper of the Light. Sniper not getting the Nyx Assassin. Barely finishing him off. The Phoenix coming in to help. He's healing the wrong guy, but hey, whatever it takes, right? Sniper pushing back in this middle lane. Everybody just kind of goes back to a little bit of a reset. The Pudge getting taken out by that Nyx was a huge... how much gold did he get for that? Nyx getting 1,000 and about a little over 900 gold for that. Not a bad pick. Nonetheless, the Radiant is ready to push in first. Yet another tier 2. They want blood. This is just coming back to... Oh, Sniper just kind of casually throwing his ult back out of there. Phantom Lancer TPing in. Let's see what kind of trouble he can cause. Phoenix, I'm not sure what he's healing other than a couple of creeps. whatever. Phantom Lancer not getting the tank hit. Excuse me. We got 4 back in the mid. We're going to see a Warlock rotation back into the middle lane as well. Not sure what he's doing. He's just kind of waiting it out. Not a lot of vision going on the right side of the Radiant. They don't have wards in very good positions, so they don't have a lot of sight on this other team. Dire on the other side, a little bit better, but no team really has any idea what's really going on. We do see an Omni Knight potential flank. He's got the invisibility rune popped. And he runs in the fear of the Pudge seeing him. Nonetheless, the Nyx is going to pick off the sniper here very shortly, and he's going to get picked off by the Pudge instead. No, he's not. Nonetheless, he's going to get... is he going to get out? I think he gets to higher ground. Phoenix dropping his ultimate right on top, trying to slow him down, saying, "Take me," he said. He's not going to get it. The Pudge getting the Nyx assassin while the Phantom Lancer taking out the sniper. So big carries going, or mediocre carries on both teams. Phoenix is not ready to give this up. They want some revenge. And the Phoenix just going back on top of heal and the Omni Knight. They got a lot of heals going, but he's just going to die. Not sure exactly what the Omni Knight's going to be able to do out of this. He's going to rotate out, and the Pudge is going to grab the wrong guy. I don't blame him for that hook. That was not... boy, this Omni Knight sure knows how to get himself out of bad situations. Very well played by the Omni Knight. Kodal getting out with his life. Phantom Lancer. I thought he was going to be just going back and farming, but just kind of casually chilling out right now. We do have the sniper returning back to the mid lane. We even do have a sentry ward by the Dire placed in the upper lane if they ever want to try that reinitiation. And the Pudge looking for more blood. He's going to get spotted out by the Phantom Lancer, though. So, not a big deal. Is he going to... He's not going to see the Nyx, of course. But, oh, the sniper's just going to drop. Pudge, he didn't even see the Nyx and just doing massive damage to 2 of them. Is he going to throw the hook? He's not. Or he is. He's going to miss, but he's not going to hit him. Back up above, we do have the Phantom Lancer. No. Sorry about the sporadic camera. It's tough trying to find a perfect spot, a perfect speed out of all this. Interesting little setup. No kills or anything going on by the Radiant side. They're sure looking for him. They want their picks again. 5 Dire look to be what's going right into a trap by the Radiant. They definitely got sight of him. Puck throwing a ball, trying to see what he can find. Not seeing anything really out of this. I need to disable the scroll in, scroll out. Kodal Blast checking to see on the Roshan.
Thank you.
Nothing going on, really. 5 Radiant against 5 Dire. Everybody's mid. Everybody wants to fight. Let's see what happens. Sniper getting more steals on right clicks and all of that. Here comes the Pudge. Is he going to try and throw? He doesn't see the 3 right above him. He's going to get jumped right on top. Walk right into all 5 of them. Nonetheless, he's going to try and back out. The Dire going right on top of this fight. Working on the Pudge. Not getting a whole lot of damage before they try and work off. The Warlock going off. But the Pudge is going to pick off the Omni Knight top with the Sniper. Bunch of hits going around. 3 dropping on the side of the Dire. 4 dropping on the side of the Dire. All for the cost of... We have a full team wipe. Radiant getting a full 5. And if that doesn't take down a secondary tier 2, or a second tier 2 tower, I don't know what to say. If that's going to happen, they're going to get that easy little tier 2. It's going to drop like nobody's business. If they do this right, they might even get a tier 2 in the mid lane as well.
Middle tower has fallen.
Pudge working on a Pipe of Insight. Sniper finally getting all of his strength going on, or his attack speed. That was a Mask of Madness. Okay, I was wondering about that. Radiant going right back into farming, pushing back out the lanes. They don't want to give away another tower. Of course they would. They're up on 9 kills. We're over 10,000 gold on the side of the Radiant and over 7,500, closer to, I'd say, 8,250 on the side of the Radiant. So, massive damage on the side of the Radiant. Puck going for a little bit of farm, but the 3 heavy hitters on the Radiant, they're just still ready to fight on top of this. I think he got the hook on the Nyx, but he didn't see it. He can't see him, so there's not a whole lot he can do out of it. Well done on the hook, but nothing they can reinitiate on. Nonetheless, the Nyx ready to go for some blood. And there comes a lot of damage coming on top of the Venomancer, and he's about to drop here in just a moment. Phoenix even diving and not diving, coming back out of it. Working on the Phoenix Sniper, taking out the Nyx Assassin. Well played. We still have 4 on the side of the Dire coming back. All 5 on the Dire. No, 4 on the Dire coming back into this fight. Dyer's just ready to back out. Sniper's not ready to. Yeah, big Kotal Blast coming in to hit nothing but creeps. Puck responding with a big push back into the middle lane. Pudge going in for something. Oh boy, is that a Shadow Blade? No. No, he doesn't have a Shadow Blade. It's just a nice little invisibility. You got to pick off an easy keeper. Dyer just desperately doing whatever they can to back out. We have the rest of the Radiant. They're just ready to push in this tower. Pushing in a little bit of the mid lane with the Sniper and the Warlock, while the rest of them want one more kill. Fuck, you have no idea how they see you. It can't be any more obvious than that. So sorry, buddy, but you're not going to get anything today. Nonetheless, we've got a big push mid coming in. Let's see if they're able to do anything about it. We got a couple invisibility coming on top of this Sniper. He's going to get picked off so fast. Boom! Blown up. Easy kill for the Phantom Lancer. And if they do this right, they might just get a Warlock as well. Phoenix dropping his ult, trying to go right back up, doing a massive amount of damage. There goes the Warlock to the Phantom Lancer. More kills. I think that was a double kill. It sure was. We're going to get... Oh, missed. Stunned by the next assassin. Going to go right, trying to get this. Nonetheless, Pudge is going back onto the fight. And he's going to get a nice little kill on top of the Omni Knight. No glove or... no mini BKB to save you there, buddy. Sorry about that. Puck is going to... Oh, what an interesting little... I almost wonder if that helped him, put him in just the right position, pushing him back, giving him a little better angle to pick off that keeper, or not the keeper, excuse me, the Phoenix.
Is under attack.
So, potentially frustrating little gimme there. I hesitate to say that if he wouldn't have pushed him back, he would have picked off the Kotal instead of the Phoenix, which arguably was the better pick. Nonetheless, he's going to go down too, so ultimately, no! He's going to miss that hook. And Keeper, let's see if he's going to get out of this. Yes, he is. He's going to get right back out. And not a big deal. Nonetheless, they do see the Venomancer. Venomancer missing on top
Dyer's
of...
middle tower
Nope,
is under
excuse
attack.
me. Pudge and Venomancer are on the same team. My bad. Sniper getting even more gold out of this. Just more and more attack speed, more and more damage. Doing exactly what you would expect out of a Sniper. So nothing special there. Radiant just absolutely taking this battle so far. I don't know what to say. I'm back to what I was saying before. Dyer is just in a very bad spot right now. They're taking a couple here and there, but they're going to need some real strength soon. Phantom Lancer is going to have to get some true strength, and he's going to have to play some real Rat Dota here. I'm looking for Boots of Travel. He doesn't have one. Excuse me. So maybe that's coming in a little bit more. Not exactly sure what he's building, but they're going to have to figure it out real fast. Otherwise, they're going to lose a tier 3 mid out of this.
Tower is under attack.
Not exactly sure what was going on. I heard somebody being pulled back in. Healing back on top of the Pudge. They're all going to reinitiate. 4 or 5 on top of him, and the Pudge is going to drop. No suicide there.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
But
attack.
for the cost of a tier 3 mid, Radiant is more than happy to take that out.
Dyer's middle barracks
They're going to
are under
reinitiate on
attack.
top of him, and the Sniper is going to go down to the Phoenix. They're going to keep reinitiating on top of the Warlock, and they're going to get it as well. Well played. And if they can, they might even get a nice little Venomancer snack out of this too. And, oh, the Keeple's going to drop down to the Venomancer. Oh, more specifically due to the
Dyer's
Warlock.
middle barracks are
Well
under
played
attack.
there. And, no, he's not going to get it. Nice try, Nyx. It's very close. Nope. Not going to get it. 3 dropping, though, on the side of the
Radiant's
Radiant.
middle tower is
Finally
under
getting a
attack.
good couple of kills for the Dire. So, showing that there's still a little life in the side of the Dire, but they lost the tier 3. They cannot keep losing towers. That happens again, they've lost a Rax. At under 30 minutes in, that's not what you want. So, nonetheless, everybody but just pressing the massive reset button, returning to essentially whatever they can, going back to potentially farming. No, Dire's actually kind of sticking it out, getting their health, getting their mana back, taking a breather. Hoping they can stay in this fight, but a little worried about them. We'll see what they're able to pull out of this. Sniper getting a gem. Very interesting. I guess he really wants to counter that Nyx, and he really wants to counter the Phantom Lancer. So, the question is, do any of the others have a... No, we don't have any Shadow Blades. What did we miss? I saw channeling. Everybody's checking out. No, Pudge going, he's just going fishing right now. He's going to find a couple, but he's not going to be able to throw a hook anytime soon. Dire just kind of backing
Radiant's
out. Everybody
top
checking
tower
over the
is under
Roshan.
attack.
Nobody going to find anything. We have the Phantom Lancer pushing back into the top lane against the Puck. And Silence down onto the Phantom Lancer. He's going to get hit. Nope, we have a rotation coming back onto the Pudge. They really want to see if they can pick off this Phantom Lancer, especially because they got the gem on him. Here comes the hook. He's going to get on top of the Phantom Lancer. They're going to get a nice little dust on appearance. And they're going to keep finding him, but they got to keep searching for him. Are they going to find him? They don't have any other rotations, and the Pudge hook is up. He's going to miss him ever so slightly. The Phantom Lancer is going to get out. Nice little try, but unfortunately, only kills count, Pudge. Sorry, buddy. We're going to rotate back into the middle lane against the Warlock. And let's see if he gets caught out. There's definitely 4 here on the side of the Radiant, but are they going to stop him? Come on, Kotal, slow him down a bit. There you go. Got a massive mana leak. He's going to lose half of his mana for that one, though. Nonetheless, we have a rotation coming back in from the Radiant side. All 5 coming in from the Radiant. Big push. Kind of reminds me of the Warriors. Or, what is it I'm thinking of? I can't remember, so I'm going to ditch it. We got a DD Road in the bottom lane. Force Staff coming back on top of the, was it the Pudge? Random hooks. Sorry, he's not there. That's not...
Double damage!
I don't know what to tell you, Pudge. Sorry, buddy. That's not... Good try. Good try. A for effort. Not a whole lot else going on. We got a little point booster coming up on the side of the Pudge, it appears. What's it going to be working on? Maybe just a casual point booster? Not entirely sure. And Radiant is ready to fight. Who knew? They're going to go back on top of the middle lane. We've got the Silence on top of nothing. I totally thought somebody blinked in and played stupid, but fortunately nobody did. Pudge keeping a couple steps back. We don't have any wards being dropped to the side of the on the Dire. So no vision, nothing going on. Actually, we have a rotation potentially. We've got a flank, but they're going to get caught out. They're going to focus on top of the Warlock, and he's going to melt very quickly right up as well as Phoenix. Phoenix is going to drop as well. We have the Puck who just jumped. He phase shifts back out. A lot of interesting rotations or fights and non-fights. Nyx Assassin dropping as well. Gem is on the field, though. See if anybody picks it back up. Radiant not doing anything about it. Venomancer getting a kill as well. Venomancer getting the Phantom Lancer. Tripping over my own tongue here. So, yeah, of course you're going to pick up that gem and replace it for dust. Why wouldn't you? That's a much better pickup. And the Radiant they're ready to push back in. They got their core 3 here, minus the sniper in his range. This is potentially a very quick Rax. Dire need to stop this, and they don't have any means to do so. They're not going to do squat with an Omni-Knight no Kotal.
Dire's middle barracks are under
fast range barracks, melee, and then barracks, or whatever you want to say. I'm going backward. Sorry, Phoenix, that isn't going to help your towers out too much. But they need to get on top of this, otherwise this melee barracks is going to drop as well. It's going down fast, but everybody else is going to back out. Pudge, what are you doing in that position? Phoenix rotating around, saying hello, kind of playing with him a little bit. But overall, Puck not rotating back in on top of the fight. Sniper not doing anything either. And Radiant just backing out. They seem to be happy with what they have. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough. They should have focused on that melee barracks just a little bit more. They didn't get it. Still, one barracks is better than no barracks. And I've seen a lot of teams absolutely make the wrong decision and just back out way too late, or more specifically, dive way too far and then give away that opportunity to a barracks. So, hey, one barracks is better than nothing. A little bit of push power. We do have 4 on the Radiant here. They are questioning whether they want to take Roshan or not, especially they have no idea that the Dire is so far north. If they had an idea, they would easily be taking out this
Radiant's
Roshan.
bottom tower is under attack.
Nonetheless, the Dire just kind of doing whatever they
Radiant's
can.
bottom tower has fallen.
Oh, they lost the tier 2. I did not expect that, but I guess it makes a lot of sense. That being said, Radiant's other tier 1s are not in bad shape in the least. Come on, big fight going on mid, and we've got Venomancer dropping on top of the Warlock. He's going to be taking a lot of damage on top of the Phoenix, but he's going to, looks like he might just be melted very soon. Nope, Venomancer's going to get the Nyx Assassin. So one down on the side of the Dire. Phoenix is going to come right back in with the fight with full health and mana. And they still want to pick him in a little bit. And Hook's not going to make it. Just a little,
Radiant's top
not far
tower
enough.
is under attack.
Phoenix going to keep running.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Everybody on the Dire side just trying to do whatever they can to back out. Omni Knight not having a ward on it this time. I just don't think he's going to... Is he going to be able to get out? Potentially he will with his ult popped, but Phoenix healing those with full health, but he's going to take a lot of damage from the Pudge. He's just going to drop. Wow. Phantom Lancer taking out the... Phantom Lancer taking out the Venomancer. That's a tongue twister for 1,000 gold. Lots of gold going on. No magic damage hitting onto that on top of the Omni Knight, though, so not a big deal. They've got a lot of Radiant mid. This is when they should take out that second tower. Take out the second Rax. Phantom Lancer kind of taking a step back, kind of watching over that Rax, doing whatever he can to hold on to it. Dire actually kind of sticking together. They really want to guard this. The Rax is up to 2/3 health, so it's definitely regenerating, but if Radiant don't get in there very soon, it's going to go down. Especially with this extra set of creeps coming in. There goes its backdoor protection, and it's going to die very quickly. Come on, Radiant, you need to finish off that barracks. Focus on, nonetheless, the Nyx's S is going to go on top of the Sniper, and then he's going to drop. They're reinitiating on top of him. There goes the Warlock as well. Lots of rotation. They didn't have the assistance of the Puck, and they didn't have the assistance of the Pudge. Come on, guys, you got to have the full team on that one. That would have been a free Rax. Not a free, perchance, but at least you would have taken it. They only did a very small amount of damage. It went from 2/3 to 1/2. Oh,
Dire's
guys.
top tower is under attack.
Dire's top? Oh, of course, the tier 3. Oh, boy. Nonetheless, big push coming in from the Puck, but that's not where you should have been. Stick with your team. Get the easy racks. You can work out the other tier 3s later, guys. Lots of mistakes being made by the side of the Radiant. They've got such a huge advantage. They had about 12,000 gold on the experience, and they have over 10,000 in the XP. Finish what you started, guys. Have your cake and eat it too, and we'll see what you can get later. Pudge rotating back into the middle lane. He sees the Keeper of the Light. They even have a sentry up on their own, so Dire has absolutely no idea what's going on. Is he going to find it? He's going to try. You know he wants to try. Big push coming on the Radiant side, and the Pudge is going to... Waiting for it. That is a very patient Pudge. There goes the hook on top of the Keeper, and then he's going to drop like a fly. Very easy. Big rotation on top of him, though. They're going to go right on top of the Phantom Lancer. He's going to take a lot of damage, but he looks like he's going to get out. Phantom Lancer, or Phoenix dropping his ultimate, and right as well the Warlock is going to drop as well to the Phantom Lancer. Sniper taking out the Phoenix. Just a lot of damage coming back on the side of the Radiant. Two dropping for the side of the Dire. Everybody going right back on top of the nicely done Phantom Lancer, taking out the Sniper. And getting a nice 335 gold out of that. But I kind of expected more, to be honest with you. Especially with all the damage the Sniper's been doing. But hey, a kill's a kill. Dire getting 3 for the side of the Radiant, getting only 2 out of that. And Dire absolutely getting the better of this. Not only did they only lose 1 support for 2 massive carries and a support. Excuse me. Well, I mean, depends on Phoenix. I'm going to be completely honest. I am still a little confused on what to classify Phoenix. Whether he's a support or a carry. So, you got me there. I really don't know. Omni Knight going to potentially... Yep, he's going to bottle that DD rune. And, yeah. You go, Omni Knight. You bottle that rune. You get that DD, buddy. Puck coming with a big push on top of the top lane. Massive damage to a ton of creeps. Let's see if he actually poofs in and gets that's a ton of gold. Oh my god. I would not fear this Omni Knight whatsoever. Dive in. There he goes. Now he's getting all the gold out of it. Not a whole lot else going on. We're going back to the standard reset. Everybody going back to get whatever the kind of creeps and camps they can. We have a little bit of farming from the Kodal. You go, buddy. You get some gold. Really not a whole lot going on from the Venomancer. Did he drop his ult? No, he didn't. I'm being stupid for that. So, we do have 4 on the side of the Dire coming back into this lane. 1, 2, excuse me, just 3. But the Phantom Lancer is finally starting to get his strength on him. Sniper getting the pick on top of the Omni Knight. My bad. Sorry, I missed that. We had a big rotate 3 at the top lane for that. So, worth, I guess. 3 carries for the only picking off a support. So, Don't know what you expected. That's what happens when everybody rotates, goes back to their waves, and well played from the Radiant for doing that. I just missed yet another one. The Warlock dropped to the next Assassin. I am missing these all over the place. I'm just looking in the wrong areas. It's something I got to work on, but I will improve, I promise, guys. Phantom Lancer pushing on top of the top lane. He's got his heart. Let's see if he actually picks up a bots. Maybe that's just something I kind of expect out of just shooting out a Phantom Lancer, but no clue. We have a Pudge throwing his hook in the mid, but he's going to miss everybody. Good little bit about pushing. Pudge getting his Aghanim Scepter. I got to be honest, I actually don't see that too often on a Pudge. Very interesting. Maybe he just wants all the stats? Got me. Nonetheless, the Nyx is going to go check out, do a little bit of recon, see what he can find. There are no words. Nyx is very, very safe to go in and check out. He's gonna see 4. Yeah, they have no clue he's there. Gonna get lots of sight. Pudge nowhere near, and then the Warlock's gonna get absolutely blown up by the Phantom Lancer, not the Nyx. We have a big fight coming back in. Pudge is nowhere near, and they're gonna keep going in. Phoenix is gonna do he's gonna come back as full health, and Venomancer taking him out. Sniper's working on he's gonna get picked off, and he has no idea how. They just didn't see him coming unless they had a gem. I don't know who has the gem.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Pocket taken out by the Phantom Lancer, and not bad, 630 gold. Well played on the Dire, getting a massive 4-kill wipe,
top tower
four-player wipe. The only reason they didn't get the Pudge is because the Pudge was absolutely nowhere nearby. Who's to say if that would have changed the fight? But I want to know who has the gem. We have no gems. The Phoenix just got a casual kill on top of that sniper.
Radiant's top tower
did get him,
is under
right?
attack.
Yeah. I don't think he even knows how. But absolutely hilarious.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Who dropped the gem? Or was it the Pudge? No gems. Where did it get dropped? Did it go back into one of the bases? I have no idea where this gem is. It wasn't a dust. Phantom Lancer doesn't have it. Omni Knight doesn't have it.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I have no idea where the gem went, guys. It dropped. Where'd it go? I don't know. I'm a little confused. Whatever. We got the Phantom Lancer pushing back into the bottom lane.
Radiant structures are fortified.
And Dire finally getting a couple of towers of their own. Radiant are down to 2 tier 2s. And it's about to go down. Actually, it's not with the Deny Rage. It's close, but not there quite yet. Radiant pushing back. They're not ready to give it up just yet. A little bit of relaxing. Everybody going back to pushing lanes. Sorry about that. Just double checking my camera work, making sure everything is running. I always get a little paranoid. Pudge checking everything out. Perchance that was the
Body's restored.
No, it wasn't in good position. Puck throwing back into the ball into the middle lane, trying to see whatever he can get in terms of the gold. But the Phantom Lancer is actually going to come in. He's going to spot 3. Big fight, but he's not pushing the lane with the others. Let's see if they're willing to reinitiate on top of it. Pudge actually checking out the middle lane. He's going to drop back down to the bottom lane, see if he can... He's going to work on what? The Phantom Lancer? Sorry, buddy. Not the real one. We have a big rotate coming back into the middle lane. On the Dire side, all 5, and they're just... There's no Dire around. They're all in the bottom lane. They're fighting the wrong enemy. You don't want to be working on the creeps when you have the whole enemy team on knocking on your door. They want to take out this tier 2. Let's see if they can get it this time. Pudge actually trying to work on the creeps as best as he can. Getting 4-staff back. Pudge going back in. Or Puck throwing his ball back in. Big hits from the Kodal. Let's see if they're actually going to get this tower. They've taken out half of it. Pudge being ready to throw a hook. Phantom Lancer or Omni Knight potentially going to catch an eye on top of him. And the Pudge losing a ton of mana, but Kodal getting completely caught out of play. Is Pudge getting the Kodal kill? The Venomancer going on top of the Omni Knight, but he's going to try and TP out. He's going to get it. Why wouldn't he? Goodbye. Nice try. Not going to happen. Little late with that Pudge hook, but whatever. We have the Radiant Courier. He's got a lot of items on him, actually. Kind of surprised. Phoenix doing a flyby on the top lane. We got the Phantom Lancer doing what he does best on top of the top lane, pushing in all the lanes. Let's see if he actually is able to get the... He needs to carry his team. There's a lot of fight potential on the Radiant side. I don't know if he's going to be able to do it. We've got fight potential against Rat Dota potential. It's just going to depend on who gets the first set of kills. Because honestly, once these teams get started on whatever they do best, it's just over. Excuse me. We're definitely getting to be at the tipping point. I'm willing to bet. Let's see if I'm right. Yep, we are definitely getting closer to even on the side of the gold. And we're just as close when it comes to the XP. So, excuse me. I don't know who's going to say it anymore. We're even almost even on the kills now. So, Dire just pushing in the middle lane. They made I think they made the absolute wrong pick on top of the. Oh, I thought he picked on the wrong Phantom Lancer. Oh boy, I'm feeling like a complete amateur today. Warlock taking a massive amount of damage to these replicants though. Phantom Lancer pushing in the bottom lane. Tons of Dire actually coming back into this middle lane, trying to push back in. A lot of pressure just being applied. Nobody really willing to do anything but push the middle lane right now. And why wouldn't you? That's exactly what the Dire need to relieve the pressure. And the Radiants, obviously, they're feeling a little disappointed that they weren't able to get that second Dirax. I'm starting to get tired. Whew, need some caffeine. Nonetheless, we have some great offensive wards on the side of the Dire. Love it when... that doesn't happen enough, unfortunately. I wish we could see a little bit more going on with that side. So... when it comes to warding, so well played on the side of the Dire. It doesn't sound like it's too big of a thing. Maybe I'm getting a couple chuckles from people out there, but let's be honest, these are pub matches. How often is that kind of communication really done? Yeah, so anyway, Phantom Lancer getting his, there's the gem. I was looking for that. Wonder where he found it earlier. No idea. Pushing back in this middle lane. Once again, going back to the standard reset, we have the 5 Radiant on the bottom lane and closer to 5 Dire on the top lane. Cotoblast. Oh, just checking out the Roshan. Roshan really, he's nothing going on. So we're going to, not sure exactly what to show off right now, guys. I'm sorry. We do have a regeneration rune on the bottom lane, but I'm going to take a peek on their item. Actually, it looks like we potentially have a big fight, just as I'm going to go check out the items. Phoenix is just going pure support. He's actually working on a Sanj. Maybe he's getting that Yasha. I'm not exactly sure. Not everybody here on the side of the Dire. Are they baiting Roshan? Looks like a potential bait. Is he going to look for a potential hook? Ball bait and throw it in? Yep, they definitely baited him in a position, but nothing's going to come of it. Keeper pulling in the Phantom Lancer. Very interesting, guys. I don't know if they were trying to go for that bait or what they were trying to do. Nonetheless, middle lane just getting pushed right back in again. So everybody's just chopping wood, working on whatever they can. And Omni Knight, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to tell you. There is nobody around you, buddy. We have a rotation on top of the mid. We have the Phantom, everybody working on top of the Sniper. It's not going to do a lot, but the Warlock's going to drop straight to the Phantom. No, he's not going to drop to the Phantom Lancer. I was expecting that. Sniper doing work. He's working on that Nyx Assassin. He's going to take him out very certainly. There he goes. And the Punch is going to drop down to the Phoenix. We have a big fight. Phantom Lancer taking out the Warlock. Kills for everybody on the side of the Dire. They're really pushing, or excuse me, two for one. Phantom Lancer taking out the Sniper. Big carries dropping. Only the puck is left. But they're easily going to get this tier 2 if they actually reapply themselves onto this tower. Take the tower, guys. Work on it. The puck is not going to be nearly as much of a threat as that Phantom Lancer working on it. Just keep taking it, and we've got it. Phantom Lancer getting that. So well played by the side of the Dire. 3 for 1. Great plays, but you're not out of the woods yet. You're going to have to take a barracks out of this. Venomancer getting spotted out. Dust of Appearance being dropped on top of everybody on the Dire. And doesn't matter, a lot of damage is going to be coming in on top of him. Venomancer backing out, Puck backing out, he's running out of mana. And everybody on the Dire saying, alright, good fight, we're going to get out of here. Where's Kodal? He's getting, okay, he's just getting ticked, but he's not going to die. He'll be just fine. Unfortunately, the Venomancer ultimate just, it can't and it won't kill anybody. So, very interesting. You know, the more I think about it, comboing that, the Venomancer ult with the AA ultimate, very lethal setup. Very lethal. Kind of wondering why we don't see that more often now that I think about it. But hey. We have the Puck ball being thrown down in the middle lane, trying to push him right back off of it. The Omni Knight trying to work on that lane. It's good. He's going to catch him, and he's just going to TP right out until the Pudge. There he goes. He's going to get the disable on top of him. Sorry, Omni Knight. Great work on the tier 2, but that just wasn't necessary. And there he goes. He got 4 of them, and this Pudge even picks back up the gem again. Not a good job, Omni Knight. That's not where you should have been. Good work for taking out that tower, but you should have been 1v4. You should not have had the gem. Don't know what to tell you, man, but unfortunately those 2 Pudge disables are going to pull you right back out. So, good try, but don't get caught out. Don't do that anymore. Bad llama. All right, we got 2 rotating back in the middle. They're just checking out the Roshan. Not a big deal. And everybody's going right back to resetting again. No objectives being worked on. No kills being checked out. No new wards. Actually, we have a Nyx checking everything out. They've got the nice little assassin ward. Or a ward going on. Pudge. Excuse me, the Nyx assassin being found out. Excuse me, the Pudge is being found out by the side of the Dire. He's going to melt. Look at him go down. Phantom Lancer taking an easy pick. Sniper working on... Look to be the Phoenix, but not going to be a big deal. Gem is on the floor because of the Pudge going down. Somebody pick it up, please. Big Kodal Blast coming in somewhere, but it looks like I'm going to miss. Not sure where that one went. Nonetheless, the Nyx and the Phantom Lance are going to just work on the bottom lane. They don't have a gem anymore, so keep pushing on top of them. I hope somebody picked up that gem once again. We're going to be working in Warlock ultimate being dropped down. It looks like the Venomancer is about to drop. No, he's going to lose his invisibility. Nonetheless, the Dire is going to be pushing in this lane with all the Phantom Lancer. So it's Pudge just not back in this fight yet, unfortunately. Venomancer about to drop. He does to the Phantom Lancer. Or Venomancer drop into the Phantom Lancer. Boy, what a tongue twister. Dire absolutely having no cares in the world. Nyx Assassin down to 1 health consistently, but at the cost of a tier 3 tower, they're gonna take these. Well played. Phantom Lancer taking out the Sniper. Sniper buying back into the game. He's ready to go back into the... he wants blood. Are the Dire actually going to take some barracks out of this? Come on, guys. Pick a side. Everybody needs to work on one side together, and because of this, the missed opportunities. Work on 1 Rax. If you can, work on the melee. If you don't have time, work on the ranged, but everybody needs to work on 1. Get a guaranteed Rax out of this, and look at what's going to happen. They've got a big push coming back in, and if they don't actually get back and defend this, they're going to lose they're potentially going to lose the other Rax. So, excuse me, they get the tier 3 out of it, but come on, Dire, you could have gotten a lot more out of that 3 for, was that 3 for 1? I'm not sure. I think it was a 3 for 1, maybe 3 for 2. But they are going to work on the Roshan a little bit. No Radiant anywhere nearby to check out. No wards, no nothing. So, not entirely sure if they're actually going to be able to get a lot out of this. Chop and Wood working on it. Everybody on the Radiant. Now they're the ones stuck back in the base. They expect the big push, and it's not going to happen. So they're expecting a lot to happen that isn't there. And now I bet they have egg all over their face, unfortunately. Not to say that I blame them. You absolutely do not want to lose that set of racks. You want to be able to push in mids first and see if you can get something out of it before you go losing the longer range racks. But playing a little careful, playing a little passive, and unfortunately it cost him a Roshan. So, have wards, guys. Guys, we're 50 minutes in. Have wards. Pudge picking up his own Blade Mail. He's taking a lot of damage, and rightly so. So, I am not surprised in this in the least. Phantom Lancer, is he all the way up to 25? Really? He is. Wow. He is leaps and bounds above everybody. Even Puck and Pudge. Nowhere near that level, but It's what you expect, right? Phantom Lancer's been doing work, and he deserves every little bit of praise out of this. And he has his boots as travel. I was wondering when that was going to kick in. Nonetheless, Dire's gonna push back in this middle lane. They totally see it coming now, and Radiant's getting situated appropriately for it. A little worried about the low amount of health on the side of the Phoenix, and dropping the... Not sure why he dropped it, but hey, whatever. Nonetheless, let's rotate to the big fight in mid. We've got the Warlock ultimate dropping, starting everybody out. Pudge, Hook starting out badly. We've got the Phoenix diving into He dives into everybody and drops Zol, but everybody else decides to jump in on top of it as well. Radiant dropping 2, and they're going to drop 3. Pudge Hook getting pulled on top of the Phantom Lancer, but he's not going to be able to get anything out of it. Chopping wood on top of the tier 3. Where'd the Pudge go? The Pudge dropped as well, so he's going to go down as well. That's an easy little tier 3 for the side of the Dire. They're definitely getting exactly what they needed out of the side of that Phantom Lancer. Getting their split push potential out of it. They're going to get a fast tier 3 set of racks out of it. Rotate bot and take those racks, guys. Finish them off. There's 1. There's 2. Pudge missing his hook. Not a big deal. And we even have the real Phantom Lancer pushing back in the top lane. They want to go for Mega Creeps. Why wouldn't you? Get it. Take it out. Finish this game off. Keep your advantage while you have it. Pudge getting taken out to Omni Knight and the Phoenix, but it looks like the Phoenix is going to die to the tower. And that's game. Well played, Dire. You came back. You put all your hopes and dreams on top of the Phantom Lancer, and it paid off. Well played. You stopped the greedy Radiant side, and very well done. We even have another gem on the field. Is that 2 gems? I guess we'll have to check it out shortly. Nonetheless, Radiant's not ready to give it up quite yet, it appears. And we do have Mega Creeps, so I don't know how long the Radiant are going to be able to last against this. They're not going to be able to push any lanes, not against the Mega Creeps and a Phantom Lancer. It's just not going to happen. Sniper's not ready to give it up just yet, though. We have a Shadow Blade, but finally a little bit of invisibility on the side of the Radiant. But, don't know what to tell you. Phantom Lancer working on... He picks him up. Was that a butterfly pickup? He finishes off a Daedalus and everything. Wow. Whew. I must have missed it. I have no idea when he picked up that butterfly. He might have had it for a little while, but spending all that gold and he still gets a Daedalus out of it. Holy cow. Venomancer returning the favor with a halberd. So, wonder if the Radiant's going to actually be able to come back from this. I guess we'll find out. We've got a Nyx Assassin going to visit, checking everything out. Just a lot of scouting. We have no wards up on the side of the Radiant. They have no detection. They know everybody's invisible on the side of the Dire. Excuse me. They know who is invisible on the side of the Dire. And yet they have no wards checking out their towers other than the Plague wards. They're just buying sentry. They're buying dust. Buy some sentries, guys. Excuse me. So, gems are nice, but you drop gems upon death. Need that permanent vision. Big push coming back on top of on the bottom lane. We have a Phantom Lancer. He wants... Oh, it's not Mega Creeps. No wonder. Nonetheless, Puck... Oh, big hook coming from the Pudge. He's going to work on the Nyx Assassin, but he's going to take a ton of damage in the meanwhile. Nonetheless, the Puck is about to get picked off, absolutely. I wanted to say Wilhelm. I don't know why. Big hits coming in from 2. 2 are going to get out, except for no. Sniper's actually going to get found as well. They're not going to see him. Now they have Mega Creeps. My bad.
Fresh mate.
Puck, where did he get it? I saw a hook, but I think, yeah, that's pretty much game now. Now, oh no, Omni Knight's going to get picked off as well. Goes down to the Radiant, and bam. So, not a big deal. Rotating back in. Phantom Lancer's going to get the Sniper. Nyx Assassin's going to pick off just the Puck. Excuse me. I thought he picked off 2. I was mistaken. Nonetheless, doesn't matter. Big push coming into the mid lane. They're going to take out the creeps. This is GG unless the Radiant can figure out something. I don't think they are. Take out the... Just well played, Dire. Once again, you put all your hope and faith into the Phantom Lancer. It paid off. And Team White for the win.
Radiant's Ancient is under attack.
Good game, well
Dire
played,
victory.
and Dire wins. Once again, my name is Ninja Chris. This has been yet another Ninja Chris cast. I hope you're enjoying my casting job. If you have any questions, please feel free to shoot me a message on YouTube. I'm looking for all the advice I can get. Otherwise, I'm pretty standard now, on top of the little bit of harassment coming in back from the sniper. Give me feedback. I would love it. If you don't want to put it onto my YouTube channel, check me out on Reddit. I have been working on as many of the videos over there on the Dota 2 Cast It subreddit as much as I can. So shoot me a message, and I will talk to you all later. Once again, thank you, and have a great day, guys.